Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. I am going for round 3. Okay, technically round 2. So this was my original sample. So I love this. I adore the poppies. And I don't know how well you can see with the poppy parade. Actually, it's real red. With the colour bleeding that I did on here, but I made this as my sample, went ahead and filmed a Blackberry Bliss version where you really can see all of the lovely, come on focus, all the lovely colour bleed that's going on, and then I managed to inadvertently delete the video. Always useful. So I'm going to make another version, this time in Blueberry Bushel. Okay, so you need 2 tiddly little pieces of cardstock. The base is 4.5 by 6.5 inches, so 11.5 by 17 centimetres. Lid 3.5 by 3.5 inches, which is 9 by 9 centimetres. And what we're first going to do is we're going to score on the short side of the base. So that's with the short side at the top, score it at 1.5 inches. 4 centimetres. So that's all the scoring we're going to do for the moment because we need to stamp first. Okay, so Painted Poppies, just beautiful. Such a lovely stamp set, and this is the one I'm going to work with. So I'm going to get a big old block. This one is an E block because I want to be able to see all the way around it. And what I'm doing is lining it up on my grid paper. You're getting a reflection off my ring light, you can see it there. But I don't really... Oh, there we go. If I put it there, you could see through. So I'm lining up on my grid paper, and I'm going to line the bottom of all of these poppy stalks. I'm going to line that up on my grid paper, what I can see through. So I'm probably going to headbutt my microphone or something. That looks reasonably lined up. Fingers crossed it is, so that hopefully it will work fine. Now, this score line here is where I'm going to use it as a guide. So obviously, as you can see, this stops before the score line. Oh, I need to put a bit more glue on there. Oh, it's all popped open. Rude. Okay, so my Blueberry Bushel. And like I said, I'm not sure how well you can see the score line. Obviously, I can see it. And I'm going to start on the left-hand side. And line that up on there. Possibly should have gone to the left a little bit more, but we're not going to worry. And then I'm going to join up there. Okay, oh yay, it worked, a straight line. Now I'm not worried about what's on the side because that's going to be another score line. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to get my ever faithful Wink of Stella. Here it is. And I'm going to make these colours bleed. So I'm hoping you can see that one that I've just done. So this one just here. And I'm going to work on all of them. And actually you can be quite quick with it. You can also stamp it and come back later because our beautiful ink is watercolour based or water based, so it means you can move it around. But it's very much a watercolour wash look, so no need for extreme perfection or anything like that. It's just a nice simple box, and these would be lovely as wedding favours. So you might not have poppies, but you might have other flowers that are in your bridal bouquet or your bridal flowers in general, and you could colour them in those colours. Just lovely. And this would be quite a nice thing to do with all of your bridal party. Or you could perhaps do it if you were having an elegant ladies' party, where ladies were coming over for drinks and canapes. Lovely. But yes, you can see hopefully that that's just softened all of the blue down. Gorge. Right, okay, so come back in with your scoring tool. So we scored on the short side, now we're going to score on the long side at 1.5, 3, 4.5 and 6, which is 4, 8, 12 and 16. So as you can see, this bit here that I didn't stamp on That's the scored line. Oh, I didn't zoom out. Oh, I'm rubbish, aren't I? Oh. Let me just zoom out properly. There we go. And then for the lid, very simple, score it at 1 inch on all 4 sides. So that's 2.5 centimetres on all 4 sides. And then the finished dimensions of the box, 1.5 by 1.5 by 3, which is 4 by 4 by 7.5 centimetres. I definitely need to put some more glue on that. Okay, so I've got a bone folder. Just gently burnish all these lines and go quite gentle. This is actually just regular Whisper White. It's not thick Whisper White. It's just regular. And this one's Blueberry Bushel, which you probably have guessed, given that that was the ink I was using. Okay, and then a pair of scissors. So on the lid, cut straight down the rectangle, wedge into the square, and then rotate. And UPS is just pulling up. Oh, I'm going to have to splice the video together, aren't I? Actually hoping for my delivery of Hotel Chocolat salted caramel chocolate, but apparently not. Right, bear with me. I don't actually know if I can pause this camera, so I'm just gonna stop and then come back. Okay, and I'm back. That was a really heavy parcel. Actually, it was 2 very heavy parcels, so I've had to take a moment to get my breath back. You have no idea that 10 minutes has just passed. Anyway, right, let's cut the base of this box. So hopefully you can see if I tip it like that. We've got 4 squares and a rectangle. So take away the rectangle over on one side and just miter it a little bit at the bottom and the top. And then cut straight up these. But you will see, if I bring it closer, that it's lumpy where the score lines were. So just take a moment to cut away the lumpy bit. That's such a technical phrase. So you can see it's not very much, but it does make a difference to when you close the box up. Nobody wants a messy base, do they? Okay. Right, and now it's just a case of assembly. So, there's my lovely tear and tape. I love this stuff. If you haven't bought this from me, please add it to your next purchase. You will thank me for it. It's the best adhesive ever, in my humble opinion. But I do genuinely think it is the best adhesive ever. I love it. It's quick, it's fast, you don't have to wait for it to dry. Apparently I have ink on my fingers somewhere. Okay, so that's my back. So I'm going to fold in the 2 sides and the back and then pop some more on here. Yeah, it's fabulous glue. It really is. And I'm too impatient for Tombow. Snail is brilliant for paper to paper. Mini glue dots, love those. I swear I could stick my children to the ceiling with those things. They're absolutely brilliant. Okay. So with the lid, you just come round and create your sides. And then that's going to slip on there just nicely. And because it is 3 inches tall, I have done that right, haven't I? It's 3 inches tall, so you're going to fit quite a lot in there. You could fit quite a lot of sweeties in there, but you could also, if these were going to be favours for something, I mean, I'm not going to mention miniatures, but miniatures possibly would fit. But, you know, little hand creams or something. I'm just taking a glance at the hand creams I have on my desk here. I'm wondering if they could fit. I think so. Probably should have checked that before I sealed it, but it appears I'm doing a good bow today. Would you look at that? I did a good bow. Wow. So I've got this little one. This is a bergamot one. That might not... Oh, yeah, that will fit because that's going to diagonally fit across there. So that's John Lewis. And I've got a Bayliss and a Harding one. That probably... Oh, no, that's going to be too long. But yeah, little miniature hand creams would be great in there. So, here's my 3 boxes. Let's get them on the front. Oh, okay, apparently I put the ribbon up the front on that one. It's okay. But they're lovely. How is that one taller? Okay, I'm now confused. What measurement is that? 3 by 4.5. And that's 3.5 by 4. Oh, okay, apparently I cut my base at 5 by 6.5. Not 4.5 by 6.5. Do you know what? You can make it any height you like. As long as you can make it any height you like, as long as the width is 6.5 inches, 17 centimetres, and you score at 1.5 on the base. Oh, that's hysterical. This is what happens when you pre-prep again. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.